children, welcome to my channel Sri Thakur. Today we'll start chapter number 19, that is Vinod Padyani, entertaining poems or interesting poems. In this part, each and every stanza has its own importance. So, we'll discuss this part in different sessions. We'll take two videos, we'll prepare two videos. In two sessions we'll complete this translation. In third session, we'll complete that is exercise. Okay. Now discuss the translation of chapter number 19, part 1. In that, we'll discuss four stanzas only. Okay. So, title is Vinod Padyani, interesting poems or entertaining poems. Vinoda means entertaining, Padyani is a plural term, so entertaining poems or interesting poems. So now let me remind you children what to do in this lesson or in this stanza. So each stanza has its own importance, I told you. It's a kind of interesting as well as a riddle. It's a riddle. So in riddle what happens? That is questions are set, you have to answer with the help of hints, or problems are shown with the help of hint. You have to try to find out its solution. So this stanza will be done in three ways or two ways. One is translation, then in expansion part you have to explain how you have to justify the translation in your own language, and at last you will find a solution. In that you will get in details what is the answer of that stanza. So in three steps, one is translation, second is explanation, you have to explain properly. In third part you have to write answer. Okay, let's start. First stanza. Kang sang jagahana Krishna, ka sitala bahini Ganga, kedara poshana rataha, kam balavantam na vadate sitam. Kam sang jagahana Krishna. Krishna means Lord Krishna, you know. Kam means to whom, sang jagahana means killed, Krishna means Lord Krishna. To whom did Krishna kill? This is a question. Okay. Now answer itself is hidden. Okay. Let's find out how we'll get the answer. When you combine with kam and sam, you get kamsa. Jagan means killed. Earlier the whole word was sanjagan means killed. Now jagan means only killed. So what was the question? To whom did Krishna kill? Answer you got kamsam. I mean Krishna killed kamsam. Okay. So answer and question lies at one place. When you split the word, you get the answer. When you keep it in as it is condition, in unsplitted form, you get the question only. So what is the first question? To whom did Krishna kill? Answer is Krishna killed Kamsa. Okay. Same way, Ka Sitala Bahini Ganga. Let's see the second one. Ka means which? River. Flows with cold water. Now don't consider this word. It will come in answer. Now question is Ka Sitala Bahini. Bahini means carriage. Sitala means cold. Which river flows with cold water? The question is which river flows with cold water? Answer is Ganga. Okay. Now not only Ganga directly. Kasi Tala. Kasi is a place. Now you combine Ka and Si. Kasi is a Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. Mathura, Vrindavan, Dwarka, Somnath, Jagannath, Kasi. Kasi is a place. Tala means button, Bahini means carry. The river which flows, Tala means nearby. Nearby Kasi with cold water, Bahini, Shitala Bahini, Ganga, known as Ganga. The river flows nearby Kasi with cold water is known as Ganga. I mean answer is Ganga. Let me say you again. Which river flows with cold water? Answer is Ganga. So we cannot write directly the answer is Ganga. Now Kasi is a place, Tala means nearby, Bahini means goes. Okay. The river flows nearby Kasi with cold water is known as Ganga. So Ganga is described in different manner. Now next is the third question. Ki dara posana rata. Who take care of their wife? Dara means wife here. Dara, Posana means taking care of, Rata means busy. Who are busy in taking care of their own wife? Always husband. Now here you see which word says about husband. Kedara. Kedara means farm or field. Khetar. Poshanarata takes care of or busy in taking care of people. I mean, farms by producing different kind of crops, they are busy in taking care of their wife. I mean, who are the wife? All the creatures, all the living beings. Okay, so you have to write fields are busy or farms are busy in taking care of the life of human beings or all the living beings. Kedara, Kedara means field. Earlier it was Kedara person. Ked means जैसे सह तो उते so कह कऊ के, that is plural term. K means K. Dara means wife. Posan rata. Rata means busy. Posan means taking care of. Dara means wife. Who are busy in taking care of life? I mean fields or farms are busy or are helpful in providing various kinds of food items or crops of all the creatures. Fields, F-I-E-L-D-S, fields are engrossed or busy in taking care of the life of all the living beings, all the creatures. Now last question is, Kam balavanta nabadati sitam. Sitam means cold. Balavanta means healthy. So if it is question, then you have to start with kam. Kam means to what kind of, balavanta means healthy people. To what kind of healthy person the cold does not affect. Whether the person is heavy or very healthy or very healthy. Cold will definitely act. Cold will definitely affect on him, whether it is a little bit or more. But here the question is to whom? To what kind of healthy person is not affected by the cold? Now see the answer. Kambalavanta. When you combine with ka plus balam, it becomes kambala. Now kambala means blanket. The person wearing blanket is not affected by the cold. It is asked to what kind of healthy person cold does not affect. Here the answer is kambalavanta. Kambala means the person having kambal or blanket, wears or covers his body with blankets, he is not affected by cold. So children, you learn now, you came to know by splitting or in as it is condition, it becomes question. When you combine the words, then you get the answer. For example, Kamsa is the first answer. Second, Kasi Tala, that is another answer. Kedara, it is third question. And Kambalavanta answer is fourth question's answer. So I repeat the whole translation only in English. To whom did Krishna kill? Answer is Krishna. Kamsa. Kasitala Bahini Ganga, which river flows with cold water? The river nearby Kasi flows with cold water is known as Ganga. Kedara Posnata, who are busy in taking care of their lives of wife or taking care of their wives. That is Kedara means fields are busy in taking care of lives of all the living beings. Kam balavantam navadati shitam. To what kind of healthy person cold does not affect? I mean, answer is the persons having blankets or persons wearing blankets are not affected by the cold. So this way you have right translation. Here I have provided the translation in PDF form also. I have given in video also. You can pause and write it down, or it is provided always to you through the PDF. This time also I am going to provide you the PDF. You can write. Now number 2. Tatena kathitam putra lekham likha mamagya. Tatena. Tatana means by the father. Kathitam was told to his son, Putra, O son. Lekham likha, write an article, mamagya, by my order. It was told by a father to his son, Putra, O son. Tatena kathita, it was told by the father, a son was told by his father, or you can write a father told his son, O son, lekham likham amagya, we write an article by my order. Lekham likha, likha means write, lekham means some article. Write some article by my order. Now first line will remain same. Here two translation is given. One is different, another is also different from the first one. Now let's see the first translation. Natena likhita, no tena likhita, tena no likhita, it was not written by him. It is in passive voice. Tena no likhita, it was not written by him. Okay? Lekha, lekha means that article was not written by him. So that what happened? Pituhu agya no lopita, father's order was not obeyed. No lupita means not followed. Father's order was not followed. He did not add the article, so father's order was not followed. I repeat, the first translation you have to write in your answer in your exam. If it is asked in two-way numbering, you have to do first number translation and second number translation. I repeat it again. O son, Tatena Katyam. A son was ordered by his father. O son, Lekham Likham Abhagya. Write an article by order. Or you can write a father ordered his son. O son, you write an article by my order. It was not written by him, or he did not write it, so that his order was not followed or his order was not obeyed. This is the first translation. In second, see from the same line, first line remains same. His father ordered his son to write an article, same. Lekham likho, write an article. Okay, by my order, mama agya. Now second meaning comes from second line only, and second line gives two meanings. First line remains same. Second line gives two meanings. Now second meaning is Natena likhita. Nata means natamatana, with bend down the head. When you salute a person, when you oblige, when you say something politely, we say natamastak. Nata means we bend down your head. Natena, with the obedience. Likhita lekha. Writing was written by the son with modesty, with politeness. So that what happened? Pituhu Agya, order of the father, no lopita, was not disobeyed, not abolished. Okay? No. Son wrote the article with modesty, with politeness, or with obedience, or obediently, so that father's order was not disobeyed. Father's order was obeyed. Okay? Children, the first translation you have to write separately, the second translation to write separately. But I am reminding you, second line only gives different meaning. First line remains same. First was no tena likhita. Tena no likhita. No is negative here. It was not written by him. And no lopita, father's order was not obeyed. In second time, it was natena when you combine. Natena means with modesty, with bend down of his head. Likhita, it was written. That article was written with obedience or with modesty, so that father's order was not disobeyed. Father's order was obeyed. So this way you have tried translation. Now stanza number 3. सीमंतिनिषु का शांता राजा को बुद्ध गुणोत्तमो विद्योद्भी का सदा वंद्या क्षत्रिय भुक्तम न बुद्ध्यते. Now it is a different kind of stanza. Here you will get the answer from each quarter by combining first letter and last letter. You know what is called quarter? Quarter means one fourth of stanza or 1/4 of the anything. Okay. Here there are 4 questions or 3 questions. Okay. In 3 questions are asked in 3 quarters. In first 3 quarters speaks about first quarter speaks about first question, second quarter speaks about second question, and third quarter likewise. Now see the question. After getting the question, you have to answer by combining the first letter and last letter. Okay, last letter. Okay, let's see. Simanti Nisu ka Santa. Simanti means among the women. Ka Santa, who is quiet among the ladies or among the women. Okay, the answer is when you combine first letter and last letter. First letter is C and last is Ta in this quarter. So answer we get Sita. Sita is such a lady who was quiet among all. So what are the question? Who is quiet, who is innocent among the ladies? That answer is Sita. Wife of Ram. When Maryada Purushottam Ram was decided to go to 14 years exile by the order of his father, without any objection, Sita accepted the challenge. Sita accepted to carry out the order of his father, the father-in-law, and she wanted to follow with her husband, Ram. That's why she is quiet among the ladies. If you think about today's ladies, they would have lots of objection about this. So she did not utter a single word. So Sita is quiet among the ladies. Who is quiet among the ladies? Sita. In the same second question, Raja king, Ko who was Gunottam, virtuous. Who was the most virtuous? Guna Uttam, Guniyoma se Uttam, the best. Who is best among the virtuous? Which king is the best among the virtuous? Now, if you combine the first letter and last Ram, Lord Ram. Lord Ram was the most virtuous. He was an ideal father, ideal brother, ideal son, ideal husband, ideal everything. He was very virtuous, he was noble, he was Maryada Purushottam. So which king was best among the virtuous? Or which king was the virtuous among all the kings? Answer is Rama. Now third question. Vidyodvika Sada Vandya. Who is always? Sada means always, Vandya means respected, worship. Vidyod means by the learner. Who is always respected by the educated people or learners? Okay. If you combine the first letter and last letter, you get Vidya, knowledge. Knowledge is always respected by all. Okay, person may not be liked, person not be respected. Vidya always gets respected everywhere. So Vidyodvika Sadavandya, who is always respected by the people. Answer is Vidyodvi, by the learned person. Okay, Vidyodvika Sadavandya, who is always respected by the people. Answer is Vidya. Knowledge is always respected by the people. Now see the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is not question, and it is just compliments or complementary. Cha atra evoktam, it is told here. Cha atra evoktam, it is told here. Na buddha, not understood. The answer is given here already, but it is not easily understood. That's why it is told. Chatra evoktam na buddhate, it is told here, but not understood. I mean, by using the trick, you have to understand. See the translation I have given here. I am providing you PDF. From that you can see, or else you can put the video in pause mode, then you write it down. Now fourth question. Brajanti padmani kada vikasam priya gate bhartari kim karoti ratru cha nityam viroha turaka suryadve roditi chakravaki. In this stanza, in first three quarters, three questions are asked, and each question is answered in the fourth quarter. First word of fourth quarter is first answer. Second word of fourth last line is second answer, and third word is the answer of third quarter or third question. Now let's see the question. Brajanti padmani kada vikasam. Padman means lotuses. Kada means when. Padman means lotuses. Kada means when. Vikasa means bloom. When do the lotuses bloom up? Brajanti. Vikasam brajanti means bloom up. When do the lotuses bloom up or blossom? Okay. Question is this. Answer is given here. Suryodaya, at the time of sunrise. When the sun rises, the lotuses gets bloomed up or blossom. So what is the question? When do the lotuses blossom? That is morning or Suryodaya, at the time of sunrise. When do the lotuses bloom up? At the time of sunrise. Second question. Priya gate bhartari kim karoti? Bhartari gate, I mean the husband dies. Bharta means husband, gate means dies. When the husband dies, Priya kim karoti? What does a wife do? What does a wife do? Kim karoti means what does a wife do? Okay. Answer is Roditi. She cries. Wife has no other solution except crying. So she starts crying. What does a wife do when the husband dies? She cries. Ratru cha nityam virohaturaka. Ratru, at night. Nitya means always. Virohatura has the feelings of separation. Viraha means separation. Who has feelings of separation at night? Who feels loneliness at night or who feels isolated at night? Ratra means at night. Nitya means always. Virahatura means feelings of separation. Who has feelings of separation at night? That is Chakravaki. Chakravaki is a kind of bird. He feels finds of separation because she waits for the sun to come during daytime. When the night comes, it does not tolerate, it feels the absence of sunlight. So at night, Chakravaki is that bird, kind of bird, has the feelings of separation from sun. I repeat the only translation. When do the lotuses blossom? The answer is when do lotuses when do the lotuses bloom up? that is Suryodaya at the time of sunrise. Priyagata Bhartarikam Karti, when the husband dies, what does a wife do? Roditi cries. Who has the feelings of separation at night? That is Chakrabaki, it's a kind of bird. That is the answer of all three questions given in last quarter. So translation is given here. I am going to provide you PDF also. Please write from there and write it properly. Complete the homework in your notebook. Write translation without fail. Please write it properly. If you have any queries, please contact me in my contact details. Subscribe to my channel, share it among your friends and like it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice time. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.